Hey everyone, welcome back to English with Simi. Let's be honest, one of the biggest struggle for English learner is this. You understand everything, but when it's time to speak, your brain is like, hold on, let me translate first. Sound familiar, right? Yes, don't worry. Today's video is for you. I'm going to show you how to start thinking in English so you can speak more naturally, more confidently, and without freezing mid-sentence. Oh, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss weekly videos like this. And follow English with Simi on Instagram, where I post quick daily English tips, challenges, and short lessons you can watch on the go. All right, notebook ready. Let's get into it. Here is where most learners get stuck. Translating full sentences, your brain isn't ready for just yet. So it panics. Start with small piece of English. Think in word or short ideas instead of thinking in your language. I'm going to the supermarket to buy bread. Just think, supermarket, bread, need to go. I know it's messy English, but that's okay. You're building an English through pattern and not essay. Once your brain gets comfortable, grammar will start connecting itself. That's your first win. Next, practice describing what's around you in English. Look around, and right now, you think. Laptop is open. Coffee smells good. Window is open. It's cold outside. Simple but powerful. You're connecting English word directly to reality and not translation. That's how children learn their first language. And it works for adults too. No grammar stress, no fear, just language and life together. This one's my personal favorite. Start labeling your emotions in English. When you feel angry, think, I'm frustrated. When you're proud, think I'm proud of myself. When you're nervous, think I'm a bit anxious. When you're tired, think I'm wiped out. Because when English connects to emotion, you start studying the language and start living it. And that's the real difference between textbook fluency and emotional fluency. I know this sounds funny, but yes, talk to yourself in English. We all talk to ourselves anyways, right? So do it in English. And I'm gonna say it one more time. Talk to yourself in English. You can translate your thoughts. Like, okay, what should I cook today? Maybe pasta. Actually, no, I had that yesterday. This kind of thinking builds automatic English response. It trains your brain to think fast without translation. Start with 1 minute a day, then 2 minutes, then 5. Soon, your brain won't even realize it's switched languages. Point 5, listen like a parrot, observe, don't analyze. When you listen to podcasts, movies, or YouTube videos, stop trying to translate every word. Listen for rhythm, tone, and emotion. Copy the sound, not the vocabulary. If you hear someone say, you know what I mean? No way. Pause the video and say it exactly how they said it. Copy their tone, their stress, and their expression. You're not memorizing, remember. You're observing. That's what makes native speakers sound smooth. Rhythm, not rules. Here's the final step. You can't think in English if you only hear English once a week. So you need to create an English environment for yourself. Change your phone settings to English. Follow creators, English teachers, and English podcasts. Label everything around you. The mirror, the light switch, the remote. And yes, join my Instagram because I post short reels every day. That helps you stay surrounded by English even when you're scrolling. The more your brain hears English, the faster it starts processing thoughts in English. We're coming to the very end of this video, so let's quickly recap today's 6 steps. 1. Start small. Describe what you see. 3. Label your emotions. Talk to yourself. Listen like a parrot. And the last one, surround yourself with English. Do a few of these every day, and I promise you'll wake up and one morning you realize you're thinking in English without even trying. Now tell me in the comments, which of these habits are you going to start today? In fact, right now, let me know which one are you starting right now or which one are you starting today. And if this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Instagram for quick English tips, daily challenges, and behind-the-scene content from my lesson. All right, guys, that's it for today. Keep learning, keep living in English. And remember, you don't need perfect English to sound confident. You just need your voice, and you need to find it. Thanks for watching, and see you some other time. See ya!